Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube. Hello, good morning, and how is everybody today? Welcome to the best hour of my day.
Welcome to the best hour. Subscribe to Michael. Enjoy the show.
Really? I'm a little busy here. Well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, the show's starting, it's starting, right? So, welcome to the best hour. And the host, Michael Feyrer Jr. And, you know, it's going to be a show about just everything and anything that's going on in Michael's world, in your world. So, I guess without further ado, let's get the show started. And I gotta wait a minute. Yeah. I'm done. So, let's... You don't want to see that. Here's Michael Feyrer in the best hour of the day.
Good morning, and how is everybody? Oh, I hope you guys are doing as epically awesome as I am. Today is quite an awesome day. Good morning. We got Backpacking with Jason in the house. Jelly Ducks in the house. CGI Nerd. Good morning, Alejandro. How are you doing? I saw that we have Justin Mello going on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tech Examine Michael T. Panetta. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, what a day. What a day. I'm pretty hyped and excited to be here. It's actually kind of, the weather's sort of warming up. I don't know. It's pretty cold today, but at least it's sunny. Good morning, bud. How are you doing? Yeah, you missed your intro, Jay. I can't believe it. How could you do that, brother? What a freaking awesome intro that Jay submitted for me. Man, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, they get better and better all the time. They get better and better all the time. If you would like to do a promo intro for the best hour of my day, do not hesitate to submit that thing, and you know, I'll toss it up there. I'll toss it up there and tell people all about it. Today, the new one, the really super mega creepy one, was from Mr. J. Littman. He did an amazing job on the edit. We all kind of came up with the idea. Actually, I think Michael T might have come up with the idea. We all kind of tossed around a bunch of different ideas, and man, Jay did an amazing job on the edit, putting that thing together. And thanks, dude. I love it. I love it. Michael T. Panetta's intro is freaking hilarious as usual. You can always count on Michael T. Oh man, we got about 3 inches of snow overnight. Man, Ralph, that sucks. That's got to beg the question, why do you live there, you know? Because I ask that question all the time. I'm so freaking tired of this weather. Whose idea? I'm pretty sure it was your idea, Michael T. I'm pretty sure. It's freaking awesome. It's just amazing. He did such an awesome job with the edit. I was going to do an edit for it, and was going to have kind of some lightning and some different stuff, and I'm like, nah, I'm leaving it. It's pretty freaking awesome the way it is. Yes, CGI Nerd Alejandro got some snow too. Man, that sucks. That stupid groundhog is full of shit. That's all I have to say. Hopefully nobody is listening who is offended by the word shit, because that's what the groundhog is full of. In fact, he's just a big brown pile of poop. That's the way I feel about it. That damn groundhog really needs to get his. That's all I'm saying. The edit did make the video, Michael T. Obviously I've seen the raw clips, and you knew kind of where we were gonna go with it, but the edit just really knocked it out of the park. It was freaking awesome. So thank you, Jay. That was amazing. Also, guys, if you do not know, hey, Desmond's Donners, good morning. Penny's at school. Oh, that's good. If you do not know, Mr. Jay Littman did drop a new video this morning from our travels with Centralia. Mine's not going to come out till tomorrow. So if you're interested in checking it out, it also drops a whole heck of a lot of valuable knowledge about editing and setting up your shots when you're out there filming to make it easier for editing. I highly recommend that you check out the video. I know Mr. Littman will drop the link in there because I'm pretty sure that he is a mod in my stream. I also know that Jelly Duck put out a new video this morning. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but Jelly, feel free to drop that link in there so that folks can go and check out that video. I would appreciate it. Yep, the groundhog should just stay in his hole. I'd like to put the groundhog in his hole permanently, personally. I hate that bastard. I really do. I'm not sure. I'm not a hateful guy. I'm not a guy who gets, worked up and angry and hateful about anything. But that freaking groundhog, man, he's too much. He's too much for me this year. I can't handle it. Geo Jerry's Adventures, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Yes, so I want to see Jelly's link in there, and I want to see Mr. Jay Littman's link. Before I do the dad joke of the day at 10:30, I am also going to show a promo for Jay's product. He has a LUT pack out there that you can click the link in the description if you want to check it out and purchase it. Hey, you know what? You're helping 2 YouTubers if you purchase Jay Littman's LUT pack. You're helping me out a little bit because it is an affiliate link, and you're helping Mr. Jay Littman out as it is his product. So if you're interested in helping other YouTubers, it's a great way to do so and pick up an awesome product that I highly recommend. Mr. Jay Littman's LUT pack, I will show the video of that right around 10:30. And he has a video on his channel that tells you how to use it as well. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you, Jay, for putting that in there. 3 filming tips to make editing easier. And it's really awesome. Plus, myself and Mr. Michael T are in the video, as well as some folks from the Jamin Show who stopped by Centralia to hang out with us for a short period of time. You hate the groundhog as much as I hate dad jokes of the day. Oh, man. I hear you, Jason. I hear you, brother. Jay just has these pictures on Instagram of him up on the in the Red River Gorge, and it's like, man, what are you doing to me, man? What are you doing? Let's get that groundhog. Yeah, he's not too far up from Centralia, and I got to be honest with you guys. Given the weather that we got while we were in Centralia, we seriously considered going and doing an assault on that bastard. Jesus, I swear, guys, I'm not paying for all this promotion. Oh, Jay. No, you're just a good friend, and I'd do the same thing for any other person who is a Best Hour member who produces good products. I can tell you right now, Panic D Videos has an amazing product coming out really soon. I can't wait to start talking about it. Oh my gosh, he's worked so hard on this, and it was actually born out of a suggestion that I made to him, and he took it to the next level. It's really epic. It's really epic. So Panic D Videos has a product coming out that I'm going to be really excited to promote in the coming months. And then BK42 is also going to be promoting his services in the coming months, and he's going to have some affiliate links. And you know what? It doesn't just have to be me promoting this stuff. Mr. Jay Littman can give you a link that you can promote his products as well. So, hey, Pam's Great Outdoors, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing awesome. Marty's crew, our family adventure, good morning, listening in from work. That's good, Marty. I hope your work is going well, and I certainly hope that you are not, I certainly hope you're not working too hard, my friend. My family garden, a raven raid. Roaming Raven, hey, good morning, Nomadic Bike, how are you doing? It is awesome to see you, and Roaming Raven, of course. We love you, my friend. It is awesome to see you. Go Fish Office, hello and good morning. Well, now that we're having a raid, I think it's appropriate for me to go ahead and talk about what the best hour of my day is really all about. So, here we go. My name is Michael Feyrer Jr. I am just the humble host of the best hour of my day. It does not belong to me. This show belongs to all the awesome content creators that are in the chat room below. These guys make this show freaking epically awesome. And the reason why? Well, because we gather here every morning between 10 and 11 a.m. for fun and fellowship, talk about collaborations. And most of these individuals I have met in person or I speak to on a very regular basis on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. And the reason why is because I believe everyone's content is much more interesting when you get to know the person behind the camera. I do watch everyone's content, or try to. If I don't, Monica does, and I like to talk about it when we get on here. I also like to collaborate with everybody. In my personal opinion, this is the best support group on YouTube because these folks actually care. And if you're having a rough day on YouTube, which we all do, the folks in this room can definitely help you out. So the best way to get the most out of the best hour of my day is just to say hi to all the fantastic folks that are in the chat room. Get to know them. Definitely, they'll be there standing behind you when you have a rough day. They always are for me, and I've been having a rough week. Good morning. So welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will be signing up for Builderall today to build my website for a custom product I create and sell. I am ready to take it to the next level. Awesome. Ralph, please don't hesitate to use the link, but also do me a big favor, and if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to call me. Just call me. I'm easy to get a hold of. Some of the website building tools can be wonky. It took me about a week to get used to using it. Now I can literally build a website in 15 minutes. It's really that awesome. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. They're all kind of funny, interesting tools and things you can do to make it really flashy if you want to. And I'd be more than happy to help you out. Rachel Rawson, good morning, good morning. Oh man, it is so fantastic to see all you guys. And Roaming Raven RV, thank you so much for stopping by with a raid. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you guys, while you are here, could please do me a big favor, hit those thumbs up. And if you're interested in this sort of content or on video content marketing, what I like to do is I like to produce videos that show people how they can make a buck or two on YouTube, even if they're not monetized. And if that's something you're into or YouTube growth, well, then I highly recommend you subscribe to Video Content Marketing. We have a lot of fun here. I also have a travel channel called Michael Feyrer Jr., amazingly enough. And you can pop on over there. I travel all over the country meeting with other YouTubers and things like that. That is what that channel is all about. There's also a third channel called Get Off My Lawn, which doesn't have any content yet, but it will, because a lot of the comedy content I've been doing on my vlog channel is going to move over there. So if you're interested in any of that sort of thing, please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. There are so many smiley emojis in this chat right now. I know, you guys are awesome. If I can make you smile every single day, I feel like I'm doing my job. In fact, if I can make you smile, and even more so, get out there and create some awesome content and videos that people want to watch, my job is done. My job is done. So we are going to... I'm going to definitely talk a little bit more about Jay's LUT Pack. We're going to do that because you guys have to see this awesome, amazing promo video he did for it. But I also want to talk in the second half of the show about what your YouTube struggles are. And then you might actually hear me have a little bit of a rant. Yep, that's right. One more to 200. Awesome, Stacy Morgan. I'll bet you we could get you to 200. Anybody who is not subscribed to Stacy Morgan, let me tell you just a little bit about what Stacy Morgan's channel is. Stacy Morgan is basically a YouTube supporter. His channel is all about promoting other channels on YouTube that he likes, that he thinks are doing good for the community or creating something that's of value. I appreciate the fact that Stacy Morgan comes and hangs out with me because it does mean to me that he feels like I'm doing something of value, and to me that means a lot. That means a lot because a lot of what I do on my channel is meant to promote, hopefully encourage people to live in the moment and get out there, finding their adventure and doing interesting things to make each day count. And if Stacy Morgan supports my channel, it's because he feels like that's a valid message. And he also feels like I'm genuine enough, which maybe means more than anything else. Mike, is a warm day. It's not warm yet, Rachel, but there is hope. It is sunny and kind of nice. At least it's not raining like it usually is. Hello all, have to go. Take care. Hey, Go Fish Office, have a great day, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I have been selling on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, but a website that I can link to will allow me to present the product the way it should be. That's amazing. That's how I roll. Maybe you got to let me know what this product is, and we'll see if we can't set up an affiliate program so that we can talk about it here on the best hour of my day as well. So I can't wait to hear about it. Oh, man. Justin Mello says, in case anyone missed Timey's weekend review stream yesterday, some kind of thing, Dezombified's musical history story begins Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Awesome. Thank you, Justin. Michael, a rant. I know. And this might not be a rant that most people can appreciate, but I'm still going to rant it probably. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's 27 degrees here. It's just about 40 degrees here, so it is not warm. Please lick that smash button and share, tweet, and subscribe. Ring that bell. Yes, let me just tell you guys, every single time that one of you tweets out this stream or this content or anything that I do, you're really helping me out because you're helping to introduce your audience to the best hour. And any time that we can get new folks in the best hour, it just means that we get to grow our family and expand a little bit and hopefully get lots of different ideas, but also other people to support. Plus it brings more people into the family that can come to the meetups and I can collaborate with and you can collaborate with and everyone can collaborate with. And that's what we all want. It's definitely a win-win for everybody. So if you have the opportunity to share out a tweet or anything that has to do with the best hour of my day, I'd highly appreciate it. I really would. It does help me grow. Rachel, how are you, my friend? We miss you. Anxiously waiting for September. I am so waiting for September. I can't wait. Well, it was great till my car died again. But other than that, don't you have a BMW 1 Series, Rachel? How is this thing dying? Well, I can't believe it. You wouldn't think that would happen. It's a BMW 1 Series. I've owned BMWs before. They were pretty much rock solid. Let's see. I wonder if the new Neapolitan, if it's the new Neapolitan Pop-Tarts. No, it is definitely not the new Neapolitan Pop-Tarts. It's actually a little more serious of a subject. But I think it's a piece of the subject that I want everyone to understand, whether you agree with me or not. Good morning, Timey Lives. Hello. Only 15 minutes, well, 18 minutes late, but you're pretty close to the 15-minute mark, Timey. And lucky for you, you did not miss the dad joke of the day. So there is that. Passing out the donuts, dog food, broken hearts, mermaid sweat, and some cookies. Mike Gretzinger, it's -2 here in Niagara. Damn. That sounds horrible, Mike. Horrible. No organic gardening in North Carolina. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing, Dave? My strawberries are blooming. Well, up here in the Northeast, it is not warm yet, organic gardening, so why don't you just rub it in? Why don't you rub it in, my friend? Oh, well, it's April 1st. That's right. That means warm weather is on the way at some point. I did spend yesterday on a little bit of an exercise because I'm so unmotivated right now. We're going to talk about that after the break. But I'm so ridiculously unmotivated right now to film. So I went through my subscribe list. And, you know, I've built up lots of folks that I've subscribed to over time. I haven't really checked it since I started YouTubing, which was a little over a year ago. So needless to say, there are 5 channels that were in my subscribe list that aren't even channels anymore, that either got nixed for violations of some sort of YouTube policy or something like that. At least 5. That's crazy to me. And there were so many no small creator YouTubers who are no longer producing content, which was a little bit surprising as well. But YouTube is a tough gig. It's not easy. In fact, we have some very close friends of the best hour of my day who are no longer producing content, who who are kind of missing in action, like Clint Moore and let's see, there's also Nature Bound. Both of those guys are big part of the Best Hour family, who are really not producing content anymore and just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, which just goes to show you that YouTube is a tough gig. It can really get to you. Rachel Rawson says, because I had a crap BMW 1 Series, needs a starter motor, waited like 3.5 hours for the rescue men to come and sort it out. Starters. Man, that's crazy. How old is this thing? Can't be that old. They haven't been producing the 1 Series very long. I saw a good one earlier about Luna Charger. Works like a solar charger, but at night. Really? Wow. Make April Fool's jokes. That's right. Oh, Jelly, I didn't see you drop your link to your new video yet. Where is that link, Jelly? Come on now, brother. Pop that link in there. You don't have a blue wrench for nothing. You put out a new video this morning. I want to see that bugger in the chat. Right? You know what I'm saying? Cool. Does I have a copper pipe and a big hammer? I get paid until I get paid. Ah, oh, sorry, Rachel. I'm so sorry. There are many people I know that make it long term. I did switch accounts. Maybe some of them did too. It's possible. It's possible. But you know what? It's a tough gig, and not everybody makes it. The very, very simple truth is, that if you don't love filmmaking and the filmmaking process and telling your story, you're probably not going to make it. Because there's no money in this for a while, a long time. It takes a while to establish an audience and make any money. So if you're not doing something that is a labor of love, that pushes you to get better and better every single day, you're just not going to make it. Because if you're just in it to get recognized or to get noticed or to feed your ego or something, but you don't love the filmmaking process, it's just hard. It's just too hard. It really is. You have to love it. This, YouTube, and the process of creating is a labor of love, plain and simple. I went through my subscribe list this morning, one deactive channel, and a whole bunch of people who haven't uploaded in months. Yep, that's what I mean by dead channels, really, Jay. There it is. See, Jelly, I knew you could do it. What's your new video about? You should put a little bit of a description in there, but go check out Jelly Duck's new video if you want to see what life is like in Kuwait and get to know probably one of the most pleasant and fun people that I've ever had the opportunity to get to know. Woo! Then get to know Jelly Duck. Pop over there, check out his video. I didn't realize I was supposed to drop a link. Hold on. I didn't realize I was supposed to drop a link every time I make a new vid. Well, you know, Timey, if something comes out in the morning, I like to mention it. Karen Summers, good morning, good morning. Very true. It definitely takes passion to be successful here. Yes. Yes, passion is one exceptional way to describe it. I like that. You either need to love making videos or love what you're making videos about. Both is best. You know what, Jay? That is very true. That is very true. Very true. Let's see here. Good morning. Ah, there we go. Donuts, dog food, broken hearts. Man, need more Pepsi. I got some Pepsi right here. I wish that a real sale on Pepsi would happen. That would be nice. I did the filming quadcopter while using Piglet RC drone. Oh, man, there you go. There you go. You want to see Jelly Duck fly the Piglet RC drone? There you have it. Oh, I know you were kidding, Timey, but I still have to give you a hard time. Yeah. It does, Des. That's how the rescue man started it again. It was actually right on the problem for once. Oh, look at you, Rachel. You know what? This is why I buy new cars pretty often. Because as much as I enjoyed working on a vehicle and getting greasy hands and doing all that stuff growing up as a kid, I don't like it that much anymore, to be honest with you. My daughter needs to have her winter tires switched out to her summer tires. And I still haven't done that because I'm just a lazy bastard. I just, you know, it's just a pain in the booty. In the booty. All right. So it's 10:24. It is that time. It is that time, just about. for the dad joke of the day. And I know you guys are super mega pumped and excited about it. I have the next song up. I'll be available at 11:30 Eastern, right after Kay's Live. Awesome, Justin! I'm Timmy's next guest on her show on Sunday. Oh, Stacy, that's awesome. Not the best quality with the camera, but it's good to fly. Well, that's cool, Jelly. I'm sure we could check it out. Do you do a full review? It's 10:25. We have 5 minutes until the dad joke of the day, so I'm going to take a moment or two of this 5 minutes to talk about a good friend of the best hour of my day, and his name is Jay Littman. He did an epic promo for me this morning, by the way. If you didn't get a chance to see it, you missed the beginning of the show, but it's freaking epic. I'm telling you, it's creepy as hell. Be back after the joke. Well, hang on just for a second, Desmond, because I want to talk about Mr. Jay Littman's LUT Pack. Now, if you're interested in supporting 2 YouTubers with one purchase, there's an affiliate link in the description for Mr. Jay Littman's LUT Pack. And so I would get a commission from that. But Jay Littman also makes a little bit of coin for the hard work that he's put in. Now, if you don't know what a LUT Pack is, it is an overlay that you can put over your videos to beautify them, to colorize them, to give them a specific or certain sort of look that you are going for. He did a really amazing job and spent a lot of time putting together some really exceptional LUTs, and I'm going to show you what they look like in a video in just a second. And then I'm going to talk about it for just a moment. So let's go ahead and show you the Jay LUT promo. And you know what? Right after the Jay LUT promo, I will play Jay's promo because I see everybody wanting me to show it again. So here we go.
Welcome to the best hour. Subscribe to Michael. Enjoy the show.
Woohoo! So that was Jay Littman's LUT promo pack. I just want to say one thing, Jay. I think Cinema Chick should maybe put some pants on or something. I mean, come on. Really? But either way, it's an awesome freaking promo, and I love it. If you're interested in Jay's LUT packs, please do me a favor. Follow the link in the description. Go check them out. Also, if you are not exactly certain how to best use them, he did a video on how to use the LUT pack on his channel. You can check it out anytime. Also, that creepy promo for the best hour of my day is freaking epic. It's epic. If you're interested in doing a promo for the best hour of my day, you can submit them just like everyone else has, and I will be more than happy to play those puppies for you. I know, wasn't that amazing, Nomadic Bike? He did such a freaking sweet job. No April Fool's joke today. Nope, just the dad joke of the day today. Oh boy. So, yeah, Jay's stepping up his game big time. My time is 5:25 p.m. and we'll be waiting for the dad joke. I know you will, brother. some people can appreciate the quality of a good bad dad joke. You know what I'm saying? I was going to go look at this since I was busy fixing my hair. Well, how did your hair get broken, Timmy? I just want to know. Well, man, do those LUTs work in Sony Vegas Pro? Good question, Karen Summers. Mr. J. Libman, Karen Summers wants to know if they work in, as long as the software has the ability to use LUTs, you can use them. And I'm almost 100% positive that Sony Vegas has the ability to use LUTs. It's actually a fairly popular editing software. So I'm pretty sure that it will work. It will work. But yes, a round of applause for Jay. That was freaking awesome. That was definitely an epic promo. Just, Jay, tell Cinema Girl to put on some damn pants. Come on. Oh, wait. I'm not here at the moment. That's right. I'm sorry, Desmond. Oh, look at that. 10:30 on the dot. I didn't make a promo for the dad joke of the day just yet, but I might do that. And you know, there's somebody here today who's conspicuous by his absence as well. It is Inspired John's birthday, and that means that because he has not shown up on the best hour of my day, he's going to miss out on his birthday song. So what I'm going to ask all of you to do is just go out on Twitter and find where his ass is and drag it in here so that he can get his birthday song. Just like everybody else, he needs to take it like a man. Now I need to get some coffee and a strawberry cream cheese toaster strudel. All right, fine. Here it goes. What drink always has a cold? Coffee. Yeah, that was pretty horrifying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Even the dad in that one, look at him. Look at him. He's like all bearded and stuff. Maybe you should make a promo, Tommy. I would highly recommend it. We do play them a lot. Dad joke. No, yep. Karen, you got the dad joke. What drink always has a cold? Coffee. These are pretty horrible. I'm not going to lie. I personally think that Elias Hill needs to step up his game here. Sex sells, dude. Why do you think the cinema chicks are always there in the first place? If I was really smart, I would have put them at the beginning. Probably. It's like cold brew. I know. Hey, I don't write them, guys. I just read them. That joke was not a joke. I know, Jay. I don't know where this guy's coming from. Dad joke plus birthday song. Well, you know what? Only birthday song if we can find a way to get Inspired John to drag his booty into the best hour of my day. But chances are he's avoiding us. That was an evil bearded version of the joke. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Pam, I love it. I love it. Pam tells a story with her emojis. You can tell she's a creator. Now I know why I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker either myself. So, oh, did you miss the joke? What a shame. Well, Rachel, come on now. Don't be missing the jokes. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be left out in the cold behind. So I have a question for everyone today. This is the subject that I want to talk about for about the next 15 minutes. And then I have a little bit of a rant if I can remember what it was. We'll see what happens. But what is the one aspect of YouTube that you struggle with the most? That is my question for you today. I am really interested to know. I can tell you that right now, over the last week or so, the one aspect of YouTube that I'm struggling with the most is actually the disappointment or the, I don't know, how would I put it? I don't know. I guess it would be disappointment in still waiting to be monetized. I have to admit that it's very, very, it's very disappointing. It's very demotivational. You know, when you work really hard to achieve something, even though it's not going to add up to a hill of beans, it is very discouraging. Discouraging is the word that I'm looking for. It is very discouraging when the platform that you create for endlessly and have put thousands and thousands and thousands of hours into does not live up to its end of the bargain. That is very, very discouraging. So that right now is what my biggest YouTube struggle is. But I am wondering what your biggest YouTube struggle is. What gives you pause? What are you angsted about as far as it pertains to YouTube? I don't think Rachel heard it. Probably not. Google Assistant joke of the day. What do lawyers do to socialize? Sorry, I'm just finishing my last Baltimore film. Awesome. They joined the bar. I like it. That's a good one, Mike. Camera presence and quality vids. So you struggle with camera presence and quality vids. All right, Roaming Raven. That's a good one. And you know, here's the thing. I struggled with camera presence for a really, really long time. I probably had to do videos every single day for almost 3 months before I looked at it and said, all right, there's a little bit of me on that video. So just keep that in mind. The best way to overcome a camera presence issue is really just to film as often as you can. Just film everything. I know that makes it a pain in the butt because, of course, when you film all that stuff, you have to edit it. But quality vids. You know, there's a really good book. I don't know if I have it up here to show you, but it's called, actually, the book is called How to Make Videos That Don't Suck. And it really goes into the entire filmmaking process. And it can give you a lot of ideas about how to create videos with intent. And what I mean by that is, before you go out and you film every day, you're going to say, well, I'd like to make a video about this. And then you work in the pieces of the puzzle that create the story that makes a video about whatever it is you want to make a video about. And it really goes a long way towards helping you to do that sort of planning and that thing. And it might be very helpful. So the book is called How to Make Videos That Don't Suck. It was actually recommended by Ed Joe to me. That's how I found it. So it's pretty cool stuff. Karen Summers, I just did some research. You can use LUTs in Vegas, but you'll have to install the LUT plugin. Final Cut Pro is the same way. Yep, there you go, Jay. So Final Cut forces you to install a plugin as well. The computer learning part, struggling. Yes, Stacy Morgan. The SEO part of YouTube is very, 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 very frustrating for me as well. I'm pretty good with the analytics and I'm pretty good with all that stuff. But when you combine hours of filming and hours of editing and then you produce something that you really love, the last thing you really want to do is spend 5 or 6 hours creating thumbnails and trying to figure out the SEO piece. What's a great title? What's a great thumbnail? That's why a lot of folks, when they're creating video ideas, come up with all that stuff first. I'm about to go to the gym on the ship. Awesome. Pauline Newman. Hello. Good morning, YouTube. Angel Pauline Newman is in the house. I hope you are having an amazing cruise, my friend. We miss you. We definitely miss you. Let's see. So, camera presence and video quality takes practice. Watch tutorials and immediately practice what you just learned. That's a really good tip, Jay. Most 90% of the videos that I watch on YouTube, 90%, maybe 80%. Maybe 80% of every video that I watch on YouTube is a tutorial-based video on special effects and editing and camera style and camera transitions. I watch that stuff constantly. I'm always looking for another viewpoint video on how to do all those things. The other 20% is make money online type content about affiliate marketing and setting up mailing lists and that sort of stuff. So that's like 100% of my viewing on YouTube is almost all tutorial based to try to help me become a better filmmaker and a better affiliate marketer. Mike Van Doozy, good morning. Mike Van Doozy, we are talking about what your biggest YouTube struggle is. What is the one thing that really, really sets you off, that you struggle the most with on YouTube? Karen Summers says, I have to try it and see if it works on my Sony version. Okay. Let's see here. Good morning. Yep, Mike Banduzzi in the house. Currently, my issue is the audio. It's jerky, when I drop it into the editor. Okay, so are you recording your audio separate from your video? Is that how that's working? And then when you do that, maybe your audio is not syncing properly. You know what? Jay might have a little bit more information on how that works depending upon what you're using to edit. I know that I had a problem with audio sync early on when I started using Premiere, and I just had to change the codec that my camera was using in order to solve the problem. So maybe you want to play around a little bit with the codec that you're using to produce your audio for your video, and that might solve the problem. All that stuff I don't know how to do. I know, Pam, there's so much. I've had my camera for over a year and I still watch videos about it just in case there's something new to learn. Yep. That's one of the things I love the most about being a full-time YouTuber, is that when I go out and film and I do stuff, I learn something every single day. I get better with my camera. I love that. I was really calm on my last video about my father. Couldn't be joyful and happy. Still, this clip is doing fine. Well, that's awesome, Karen, and that's because you're speaking right from the heart, so I really loved it. Not on the current project. Ah, well, that's good. I'm going to start editing 3D text on DaVinci Resolve Studio on the PC, and looking for some tutorials coming soon. Well, that's awesome, Jelly. That's awesome. What frame speed? Okay, Mike, that's a great question. A wise, and quite qualified filmmaker at one time was talking about my videos and why they weren't what I wanted them to be. And he said, shoot in whatever frame rate you want, basically. If you want to shoot in 30 frames per second, shoot in 30 frames per second. If you want to shoot in 60 frames per second, shoot in 60 frames. If you want to shoot 120 all the time, shoot 120. But when you are sequencing your clips to produce a video for YouTube and you want a cinematic look, you don't want the home video look, but you want a cinematic look, then 24 frames per second is what you want to be uploading at. And to be honest with you, that I've noticed a huge jump in the cinematic quality of my videos when I started to understand that 24 frames per second is what people are used to seeing in cinematic quality footage. So I film a lot of stuff at 120 frames per second to do the slow motion clips and things that I like to do in my videos, but all my sequences are done in 24 frames per second, and that's how they're uploaded. So I don't know if that answers your question, Mike, but that is kind of my rule of thumb, basically passed down from Mr. Cody Warner, who I have a lot of respect for his filmmaking prowess. I have tried DaVinci OpenShot and now moved to iMovie. Roaming Raven, I know a lot of people who use iMovie. It's nothing to be ashamed about. iMovie is actually very similar to HitFilm Pro and HitFilm Express, and it definitely works. It's just a matter of learning the ins and outs of how to use it. Slowing down. I just work too fast in filming, especially when other people are around. Geo Jerry, I can relate to that as well. You just want to kind of get the clip in so that, oh, and especially when other people are around. I see what you mean. Yep, it's kind of like get in and get out. You don't really think about the shot you're setting up and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of the thing that comes, first of all, with comfortable around the camera. My wife used to panic hard. When I did a video with her in Gettysburg, was really the first full-time travel she had ever done with me with a camera. And I would bust out the camera in a crowd and she would just go into full-on panic mode because it just makes her really nervous. And, you know, I don't even notice anymore, to be perfectly honest with you. I could walk around in any crowd with a camera and just talk to the camera and just film, and people have a reaction around me and I don't even really notice. And all of that just happens by doing it. Just getting out there and doing it. I mentioned at one point during the Travel Adventure series that I put myself in a lot of dangerous positions because of the want or need or desire to get a shot. In fact, a lot of positions that I might not have normally put myself in because I'm generally afraid of heights. But when you're trying to get the shot, or getting that shot is the only thing that you think about, you tend to just kind of ignore all of the extenuating circumstances around you. And I think that's the perfect example of what happens when you just get focused on what you want to see, or the shot that you want to get. So GeoJerry, it just kind of takes some time to get to that point. If you watch some of my earlier videos, especially the first time I started to go out in public and shoot, I'd be in the Walmart and I'd be talking like this, you know, because I just didn't want other people to look at me and think I was completely insane. Now I've pretty much accepted the fact that I'm completely insane, so I will walk around the Walmart yelling at the top of my lungs. I struggle getting out of the hot shower each day. I want to stay forever. Oh, Tech Examine, I can relate to that. But all of my video is on the PC. I don't know what that means. Let's do a Google Hangout with Tommy one weekend. We can help you with the basics enough. Absolutely. What are you using for recording? Let's see. How do you do that when you use a cell phone? Okay, well, Roaming Raven, there are applications that I use to film with my cell phone. The best one, I think, is called Filmic Pro. It allows you to change all of the codecs and everything that you're filming with. It even allows you to film in log if you're interested in doing that. So Filmic Pro is amazing. You can zoom, you can set your frame rate, you can set your ISO. It allows you to do all of the things that I can do with my DSLR manually. I can do with Filmic Pro on my cell phone. I think it costs like $10 for the app. And believe it or not, actual live action movies have been filmed with Filmic Pro. So it's pretty high quality. Is it as good as having a DSLR? Well, you can probably film just as good on that as you can on a DSLR. It's just a lot easier on a DSLR. But yeah. Food, Forest, and Pharmaculture, hello and good morning. It has been a minute. I hope you are doing well. I used a mic'd GoPro. The GoPro. Hopefully it's a newer one, because I hear the sound quality on the newer ones are really good. It is most likely an issue with the GoPro's mic or a setting on the GoPro. Yep, if you don't have the bit rate set up, or it's variable bit rate or something like that, that's the problem that I was having when I was moving audio from my cell phone. Filmic Pro is an application that you can get for your cell phone. And let me show you here. Why not? Filmic Pro is an app you can get for your cell phone. And let me see here. I do have it. Right here is the app. Right here. And so with Filmic Pro, if I can get it to come up, look at that. Let's flip the camera because we don't need to see me. So you could see my, maybe. I can go down here to camera. It shows all the cameras that I have on my cell phone, which this obviously is, I don't know. I don't even know if you can see that, but I can switch to the selfie camera, which that means that you can actually see the little behind the scenes here. If you guys ever wanted to know what it looked like behind the scenes of my shots, that's what you get. See, I've got my DSLR right there. I have my thingy right there. All right, but in this, you can set up the color balance. You could go in here and set up your frame rate. I can use this to set the light settings for my ISO, and I can lock it. This'll set the focus. All of that stuff I can do in here. Right now it's actually set up to time lapse, which is why it's kind of jumping around a little bit. But all of that stuff you can do in Filmic Pro. You can add external microphones. It shows you how hot the mics are here. But I can go in here to my audio, and you'll see it has different codecs that I can set. It has the different bit rates, and I can put on a Bluetooth microphone. But the point is that I can change the codecs and stuff. And if I had the wrong codec on here, it was causing all kinds of weird problems. So that's what Filmic Pro is. They don't pay me to say that. I used Filmic Pro for about 10 months when I filmed exclusively with my cell phone, and it worked pretty well. A lot of people thought the footage was great, and a lot of people didn't know I was even using the cell phone. So there you go. Desmond Saunders, there are a couple of ways to remove background audio. It is tough. It is tough, but there are ways to do it. Fishing and canning and getting ready for growing my own food, Jelly. What's good with you? Oh, food, forest, and pharmaculture is so busy. Irvin the Paid Tourist, good morning. I do a crazy with 360 camera not even pointing at me, but I feel better knowing whoever is spinning around watching me looks more crazy than me. Ah, yes, Irvin. That 3D camera stuff is so cool. Karen Summers, watch some clips of Dean Inman. He does everything on a phone and talks about good editing programs for free too. Yep, there's plenty of that stuff. I have a new GoPro for 4 months, but of course I don't know how to go live with it. I don't know. Can you go live with your GoPro? I guess you probably can. I recommend you can use Pinnacle Studios on the iOS. It's really awesome app. Yep, Jelly, it's probably just a competitor to Filmic Pro. Yay! You got to 200? Did you get to 200? That's awesome. Oh, I got to 200. Yes, I did. I got to 200 on video content marketing, which is just freaking amazing. I was able to get it with one click. Hit Film Express has a way to do it, and so does Audition. Yes, it does. All right, so we hit the 10:51 mark. I promised you a rant today. It's going to be shorter than usual because you know what? I don't want to be negative anyways, but I just want to make people aware of something. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship, or did you ever know somebody that you knew you could take advantage of? You know, that guy, he's just so nice. You could take advantage of that person. Everybody knows somebody like this. But we, as human beings, don't do it because we want to help those folks that can't help themselves, or you know, try to give them the confidence that they need so they're not so helpless. Most of us don't want to take advantage of people that we know we can take advantage of. In fact, I don't know anybody who wants to take advantage of people that they know they can take advantage of. It's part of being human to realize those folks that can easily be taken advantage of and kind of look out for them. Stacey Morgan, the GoPro sucks live from what I understand. I friended you because on YouTube. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Better go, everybody. Have a great best hour. Thank you, Jelly. So my point is that we as human beings try to avoid taking advantage of those folks that we know we can take advantage of. In fact, we try to help them along. We try to give them the confidence to take their stuff back. I'm here to tell you right now, YouTube is taking advantage of every single one of us, and they know they can do it. And they don't care. They are the person out there that takes advantage of those who, you know, of those they know they can take advantage of. And here's why. Because every single one of us is a content creator, and we create content for one reason or another. Some of us create content because we feel like, you know what? Actually, I think all of us create content on YouTube, and we are content creators because we feel like we have a unique viewpoint of the world. We have something to offer other people. We have a unique perspective, and we want to show folks that unique perspective. And what YouTube essentially does is takes advantage of our want, need, and desire to express ourselves on YouTube every single day, because they simply don't care about your well-being, or, you know, if YouTube makes its information about how to be successful on YouTube, or even what the rules are, so flippin' vague that they can decide who they like and who they don't like. And you see it all the time. You see it all the time. And so I just want this little rant is mostly just to make you understand that don't be a victim, okay? Don't be a victim to YouTube. Understand how the system works, okay? And just enjoy your process. Enjoy making your movies. Enjoy getting your message out there. Because if you're sitting around worried about YouTube this or YouTube that or YouTube, you know what? The rules don't apply to you and me. We're too small. They don't have to care about us. They're basically using us. We are the little kid, and they are the person stealing our lunch money. And that's just the way it is. And you have to accept that, and you have to love the creative process in order to continue to produce here. Because I don't see YouTube changing anytime soon. They're not making their rules more specific. They're not enforcing the current rules they have on other people that are monetized. They're only enforcing those rules on us because we don't matter. We're being taken advantage of. And it's very easy to get angry and upset and all that kind of stuff, because if you haven't figured it out yet and this rant is the first time you're hearing about it, well, welcome to the club. Just know that you can take the power back. You can take the power back by continuing to create content, not just for YouTube, but across all of the other platforms that you produce for. Okay, take the power back, make your content, love what you're doing, enjoy what you're doing, and you know what? Have fun. Have fun. Meet other YouTubers. The thing that has made YouTube great, I always thought, was expressing my creativity and creating videos that I loved. That's not what makes YouTube great. You guys make YouTube great. I would have never figured that out in a million years before I started creating for YouTube, that I would... Oh, let's see. We need to chat so you can help me find how to upload to Twitch. I figured it out, Timey. I uploaded a video to Twitch, and I'm going to be doing a live broadcast called The Best Hour After Dark on Twitch. I think it's going to be on Wednesdays, probably around 9 or 10 o'clock. So that's going to happen. I'm producing regular content for Facebook. I'm also producing regular content for Instagram under different names. I'm taking advantage of all of the things that are out there. And I just want you to know that every human being on the planet is probably in the same boat as us who creates for YouTube. And we're all starting to figure it out. And even some of the bigger guys are getting a little bit, shall we say, unhappy with the status quo. And there are other companies right now. Amazon owns Twitch, and they are looking for a way to create something very similar to what YouTube has. If you want to get in on the next wave, if you think that you are the next big thing, the next person, because all of the people that are the next generation of YouTubers, as soon as there's an alternative, every single one of those people are going to make a mass exodus to another platform. Why? Well, it's not because they don't believe in themselves on YouTube. It's because YouTube has treated us so badly for so long that it's like, screw them. Because they've been saying screw you for long enough. So when an alternative platform arises, and all of the future content creators, and we know many of them already, we've seen them in here, those folks are going to run for the hills. And it's not very, I don't think it's very far in the future, to be perfectly honest with you. My problem, I'm way too trusting. When I meet someone, I consider them a friend until they prove otherwise. And Mike Retzinger, I totally agree. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. And to be honest with you, I haven't met a lot of people on YouTube who have given me any reason not to think the same way. So you're very lucky. You've stumbled upon an amazing community of people that are really giving. I tried to go live on Twitch this morning. I'll get it. I'll get it. Roman Raven, that's cool. You know who's really good at going live on Twitch is Timey. She might be able to help you. She might be able to help you out. Yes. Let's see. YouTube dominates engagement right now. There is a bunch of awesome platforms, but the people are here. Yes, I totally agree with you, CGI nerd, but the people are here because there is no alternative. When there is an alternative, and when there is a company that's firmly behind the same sort of message, or maybe even YouTube's old message, which really worked, even the bigger YouTubers are going to make a mass exodus from this platform. It's just going to happen because everybody just wants to be treated fairly and honestly and work with a platform that actually cares. And right now we don't have that. We just don't. We are being taken advantage of. And it is what it is. Like here, I'm not trying to make money. I'm just having fun with you guys and love that. People that watch my clips. And Karen, that is the perfect philosophy. That's the exact philosophy that I'm using on YouTube. I'm just having fun. I'm producing content, but I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket because I no longer trust that YouTube has my best interest in mind. Which, of course, why would they? They're a business. They care about making money. There are plenty of other platforms out there. The problems is the viewers are here. Desmond's Donders, believe it or not, Twitch has the market cornered on, shall we say, video game content and all kinds of engagement for that. So they understand how it works and they know how to do it. And when they start to develop a platform that is all-encompassing, I think they're going to do it right. I'm very interested in it, to be honest with you. Almost time for K's Live to begin. That's right. It is 11 o'clock. This is what I've been saying when I heard you can upload. Yep, you can definitely upload. Now, nobody cares, and they don't have any way to find it just yet, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Or YouTube can change. CGI Nerd, I don't know, man. I have a pretty popular thread on Twitch or on Twitter out there about how they just don't respect any YouTubers. Just simply asking the question, what is up? And they couldn't even give me the dignity of a response. In fact, YouTube can't even give you the dignity of a canned response to your freaking email address. So I don't have a lot of faith. Twitch is not well known here in Europe, I think. In our circle, I never hear of it. Karen, the reason why you don't hear of it is because you don't care about video games. And right now, Twitch has the market cornered on live video game streaming. So they know live content. They know live content. And they're getting there. IGTV was supposed to be the YouTube killer. Well, the difference between those and Twitch is owned by Amazon. And Amazon is just about the only company that could be competitive with YouTube or with Google. So there you go. You have different categories now. Have an amazing day. All right, guys, it has been a blessing. It has been a blessing. I want to talk about Builderall, but I'm not going to do it today because you guys have heard me ramble enough. I hope we had a great show. I hope you guys had fun. I hope it was entertaining. I know it has been for me. I love having this discussion with you guys, and I hope my rant wasn't too harsh. I just want you guys to realize that if you create content, you're doing it for you. You're doing what you want to do. You're doing what you love. You can't be worried about YouTube, because if you're worried about YouTube, you're going to get discouraged and you're going to be like me and you're not going to feel like creating anything. And I'm trying to break out of that right now, and I'm going to do it. So all of the other platforms are social networks where YouTube is a search engine. Yep, that's true. And that's what they're going to have to overcome for sure. Have an awesome day, guys. The Wall. Hello, The Wall. It is nice to see you, my friend. Okay, so you're only getting one April 1st. So go out, check your friends, all that kind of stuff, because that's what we do on April 1st. Have a great day, guys. Find your adventure, and I will see you soon. By the way, you guys have changed my life. I love you. Thank you.
Really? I'm a little busy here. Well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, the show's starting. It's starting, right? So, welcome to the best hour. And the host, Michael Feyrer Jr. And, you know, it's going to be a show about just everything and anything that's going on in Michael's world, in your world. So, I guess without further ado, let's get the show started. And I gotta... Wait a minute. Yeah. I'm done. So let's. You don't want to see that. Here's Michael Feyrer in the best hour of the day.
Oh, hi there. Michael's not here right now. I know you were expecting Michael, but you see, Michael's been suffering lately from low subscriber syndrome. So what I thought we would do before he gets here is hit that like button and that red subscribe button. You know, see, it's right down there. Yeah, got it? Did you get it? Excellent. Okay. as long as if you've hit it, then that's fine. I'll go get it. Can you pass me that towel?